Here is the Toyota Corolla. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and open up the driver's side door. Right over there is the primary hood release lever. Pull it. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of that Toyota emblem there, put one hand there, lift up the hood slightly, put another hand over there and push it up. Now this hood requires a prop rod to stay in place, so grab the rod, put it over there in that slot in the hood with the arrow marking it. Now pull it back slightly and now the hood is secure. Now once the hood is open, that right over there is your brake fluid reservoir. On the side of it you'll find two markings, maximum and minimum. The brake fluid level should be between maximum and minimum. Now if you cannot see the fluid level clearly, try moving the reservoir a little bit and then you'll see the fluid inside slosh and then you'll be able to get a better idea of the fluid level. In this case it's right below the maximum level. Now let's go ahead and understand how the brake system works.
Now the way the brake system works is you got three main components to it. You got the brake pedal, you got the brake fluid, and then you got the actual brakes. The only thing that connects your brake pedal to the brakes is the brake fluid. So obviously it's very important. Now if you want to make sure that it's in good condition and that there is enough of brake fluid. The problem with brake fluid is that it's hygroscopic, meaning it just loves moisture. The moment you expose brake fluid to the atmosphere, it's just going to absorb all the moisture out of the air. And that's the problem, because you do not want brake fluid and moisture to be mixed together, because that makes it unpredictable. And when that does happen, your brake pedal now starts feeling spongy and mushy, and the car takes longer distances to stop, so that's not good. If it does happen that you left the cap off for more than 15-20 minutes, what I strongly suggest you do is you take your car to a mechanic. They have a device that can measure the moisture content in the brake fluid, and they can tell you if you're okay or if you need to get your brake fluid flushed out. And if you do need to get it flushed out, that's one place you do not want to cheap out on. So definitely just get it done if you have to get it done. It is what it is. The brake system is sealed off, right? So it doesn't really consume brake fluid on a daily basis. So it's not like you have to top it off every now and then. The reason why you may notice a change in the brake fluid level though is that one, either there is a leak in your system which is serious and you definitely want to get that checked out, or two, your brake pads are worn down. So what happens is when you get new brake pads, they're thick. Over time though, they get worn down and they get thinner. And now in order to compensate for the thinner pads, the worn down pads, the brake system takes some of the fluid out of the reservoir and into the actual brake lines. So that may cause the level to go down in the reservoir. All right? So those are the two reasons, and if you do have to top it off, I'll show you how to do it.
We need to get this cover off, which is held in place by those two clips. First let's get this rubber seal off of it. It goes that hole, it goes right in that clip there. Now these two clips on the side, press them both and again get the cover off. If it doesn't come off right away, just get it out one clip at a time. So just press and then push from the bottom and the clip comes off, repeat the process, and now both the clips are off and you can get the cover off. We have to get this cover off, the rubber cover. You just peel it right off and there it is. It says it right there on it, .3 or .4. That's the type of brake fluid we need, and that is what it should say on the bottle as well, .3 and 4 brake fluid. Once you're done filling it up, put the cap back on and just press it down to seal it. Make sure you press it down and seal properly all around there. Once you're done, let's put this cover back on. There are three clips and they go right there, 1, 2 and 3. Align that and then lower it and push it down to get those two clips in the front in position. Okay, that's in now, and that's in as well. Now let's put the seal back on. Now that clip has to go right in that hole in the seal. Yep, make sure it goes in like this and slide it on so it's properly in position. Try pulling it. That is looking good. To close the hood, first push it, take load off the prop rod, get the rod out of that slot, put it back in its place, lower the hood and slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.